Hey everybody, welcome back to Mr. Sid Reads. Today I'm just going to go over a few things on my chart. I had drawn my little picture of a plant here, and these are the four main parts of a plant that you should know. Deep underground is the soil. Oh, I forgot to draw the line of the soil here, but this is all underground. This is where the roots are. Roots absorb the water from the soil. They also suck up nutrients that are in the dirt. And they hold the plant in place. They keep it firmly rooted. This is the stem. The stem is the main pipe that sends the water up into the plant. It then has other little stems that lead off toward the leaves. Next are the leaves. Each leaf has a job to do. It's called photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is the process by which the plant takes in sunlight and turns that sunlight into sugar, food for itself. It makes its own food using sunlight. So that's why all plants have leaves. They're absorbing and soaking up as much sun as they possibly can to create their own food. And then here is the flower. Now the flower is important not only for us to enjoy, but it also helps to recreate itself again, because within the flower is the pollen, and the pollen then also has seeds beneath it here. Those seeds will get pollinated by bees. Bees will mix male and female pollen in the heart of the flower here. And then that seed is germinated and prepared to grow into a new flower. We're going to show you some great pictures in this book called Growing a Plant, a Journal by Rhonda Jenkins. Week 1. I took 1 bean, some soil, and 1 glass. I planted the bean, I watered the soil. Week 2, a root grew first, then a shoot grew. Now it has a little leaf. There's the root, and this is the new baby plant, or the shoot, that's heading up. Notice this part here, in the center, inside this seed, this is all food for the plant. And so until it pops out of the soil and starts the photosynthesis process, it is taking food from inside itself. Week 3, the shoot has come out of the soil. Now the leaves are opening. Notice how the roots are spreading out. Week 8. The plant is 8 inches tall. It's ready to plant in the garden. Now it must be transplanted. Here is a word you should know. Transplant. Remember when we talked about how plants need room to grow? If something has gotten too big, it needs more soil, more room to grow. This is your chance to move it. So as you saw earlier, it was inside a glass. I don't think I'm going to be able to find it now. Yeah, it was inside a glass. And then it was transplanted into a pot. And now, week 12, it goes to the garden. Now the bean plant has a lot of flowers. Here comes a bee. Week 13, the flowers have died. Now there are little pods where the flowers were. This is true. From those flowers, after they dry and die and fall away, then the new seed pod. Do you remember that word pod? The seed pod. Each of these are filled with new seeds. Week 15. The pods have gotten bigger. Inside, there are some beans. I can plant one of these beans to make a whole new plant. And that is the end. I hope you learned something, and I'll look forward to having you at my next Read Aloud. Bye-bye, everybody.